Hi everyone, how are you? If you are new here, my name is Yulina, and every week I sit down and speak about two crime stories from Europe and cook at the same time. If you like cooking and crime stories, you can subscribe my channel if you want, of course. Okay, today I will make a birthday cake. I almost made it, but now I have to decorate it and speak about a French serial killer named Dr. Marcel Patheau. At the 1940s, France was a culture center instead of the other countries which were under the war. After a little, Germans invade France. Of course, French people were scared when the Germans arrived at the country. At that time, a serial killer used the chaos to his own advantage. People started disappear and no one didn't hear about them again. No one didn't go to the police because this means that they had to go to the Germans. So he had the perfect opportunity to kill. Like, who would say, where's Charlotte? Charlotte? I'm not sure about the pronunciation of the names and sorry about that. Where's Gabriel? Come on, we have to say the police. No one. His presence wasn't undetected until 1944 when it was made a shocking discovery in his house. In March 1944, dirty, foul smelling greasy smoke was coming out of the chimney of his house. It continued for a couple of days and became annoying for all the neighbors when, from the weather conditions, the smoke was bottled into the street and, neighbors couldn't take any more this smell. It became annoying, it's disgusting. And they called the police. The police went to the house and one of the neighbors told that the property of the house was owned by Dr. Marcel Patheau. The police called him and he asked if they gone. They said no, and he said, okay, wait there, I'll be there in 15 minutes. They waited, why not 15 minutes? It's not a lot. But they waited more than half an hour. And when the doctor didn't come, they climbed up the second floor window and broke it. They have gone to where the smell comes from and found bodies burning in the furnace of a water boiler. On the floor surrounding the furnace, it was assorted rib cages, jawbones, and large chunks of charred flesh, at least 10 victims. Then they found more bodies. After a while, a strange man came to the house and asked what's going on, and told that he is the house owner's brother. Then the police went to the house and found photos, and they realized that the strange man was Dr. Marcel Patheau himself. What a clever man. Yeah. Okay, never mind. At that time, he was married for Georgette, and I'm so curious whether she knew that her husband was a serial killer. I don't know. Nobody knows. In that times, doctors had a very high status, and if you hear about a serial killer who is a doctor, probably you wouldn't want to go to the doctor. Doctors, they are, how to say, they are people you can't trust them, like police, teachers. Think about it. You can't trust anyone else, but these people, they are like angels, like no matter what, they will help you at any situation. Okay, anyways, we are having a new character named Johann Gusnov, who was a businessman. Gusnov was treated by Petio as physician, so he decided to leave the country. Marcel thought that he can help Gusnov, and Petio told Gusnov that he would have to be vaccinated and then he would be taken across another countries. So, now listen immediately, Gusnov took more than $1 million of cash, silver, gold, and diamonds, and left with Petio. And guess what? Never seen again. Like, I think that Marcel made a very good investment in himself, founding a businessman and taking all his money. Okay. In 1926, he fell in love with another woman. But, like you already know, he was in marriage and also a doctor couldn't have a mistress, so they pretended that she was his maid. Soon after their relationship, again, guess what? I forgot to say the name of his mistress. Wyss. Her name was Wyss. Soon after their relationship, Wyss was pregnant. Of course, the doctor couldn't accept this baby, so one Sunday, a bad smell came from the Yonne River. I don't know where the river is, and the townspeople found a turncut in the bushes, finding a body, Wyss's body. Nothing happened to our favorite doctor because everyone knew that he was the killer, but they had no evidence against him. I wanted to ask you, what is the problem one person to become a psychopath? The problem is coming from person's early life. His parents were postal workers, so he lived with his aunt sometimes, and he had unstable and lonely childhood. He's shown signs that he is clever, but also that he will become a psychopath in his future life. One day, he went into the classroom with a gun. Fortunately, didn't make anything bad. But guys, he didn't stop killing. His next victim was a man named Sierra Fisco who had rheumatism. So he went to his doctor, who was Marcel Petio, and Petio told him that he is having a wonderful new treatment for rheumatism. He gave an injection to Sierra Fisco, and 3 hours later, he was dead. With no witnesses to tie him, Petio again avoided arrest, but soon after, he was found guilty of embezzlement, so he was thrown out of his office. His career came to the end, finally. But now, he was a suspect, so it was a good time to leave the town. He moved to Paris and he started to revive his career. Attracted new people, new clients, and one interesting thing is that he claimed he's having a method of painless childbirth and that he claimed he cured cancer. Of course, people boarding. Also, something interesting is that it never established that he was a really doctor and that he had a really medical diploma, but he learned a lot about illnesses and diagnosis. When he moved to Paris, 7 years after that, he was like a good behavior child. Like, he was so shy. But in 1940s, everything changed. In that time, he had a child, and I'm so curious how one serial killer can be a father. Don't know. He started sell drugs, and after that, he bought himself a second house. But is this a red color? Yes. I need an orange. Okay. After that, he started to kill again. He found a criminal gang. Like, it was so curious for me, and I don't know why. Probably because no one would look for these people, because he found only thieves, mistresses, prostitutes, and criminals for his next victims. He gave them vaccinations, and after that, no one hear or saw them. Really sorry about this copying again and again, but I don't have enough space in my gallery, and I had to delete some things. After that, started to speak again. After that, again had to delete something, and yes. Okay, never mind. But he finally was in the arrest. They arrested him, and he was so happy about this fact. But he was so happy about this fact, yes, that he is now famous and everyone knows about him. Like, everyone knows who is Dr. Marcel Pattio. Everyone speak about him. Everyone everyone read about him. Like, yes, he was everywhere, and that's what he wanted. Oh my goodness. And also, the investigators found clothes in his house which belonged to this criminal gang who killed, these mistresses, prostitutes, and criminals. He was accused. Oh my goodness, what's going on? He was accused of 27 murders, but he claimed that he killed 63 people. Like, are you kidding me? 63 people. This man didn't waste his time, huh? And he was found guilty. So they sentenced him to death. And on 25th of May 1964, he was executed with his smile on his face. If you like my story, I hope you can give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe my channel and share. Like, I'm trying my best. Sorry about now this situation with cropping, and yes, but I will show you the after result of the cake, and I will leave you the recipe below. Love you guys. See you soon again.
Dinlettim boynu bükük şarkılar, ses etmem, susarım anıların hatırına. Sen yoksan ölümden ne farkı var? Gel etme, dön artık, üzülecek martılar. Kitabına uydursan yine bana gel, ben kölen olurum, sen gitarıma tel. İlaç ol yaralarıma, her acı geçer. Beyaz o karalarıma, bu nasıl keder? Niyeti çat çat çatlatmaksa inadına pat pat sallar kalçam. Bir de peşimde gezen alçaklar var. Delireceğim sensiz akşamlarda. Böyle sevmeden anlamazlar, görünce durmuyor kan damarda. Gelse kaderimi yazsa baştan, biraz daha öpsem şu bal yanaktan. Böyle sevmeden anlamazlar, görünce durmuyor kan damarda. Gelse kaderimi yazsa baştan, biraz daha öpsem şu bal yanaktan. Dinlettim boynu bükük şarkılar, ses etmem, susarım anıların hatırına.
Flashing lights, it's all she ever wants is begging on her knees to be popular. That's a dream to be popular. Kill anyone to be popular. Sell her soul to be popular. Popular, just to be popular. Everybody scream cause she popular. She mainstream cause she popular. Never be free cause she popular. Money on top of me, money on top of her. Money on top of me, money on top of her. Daddy fuck on me cause you know I'm popular. Daddy fuck on me cause you know I'm popular. I know that you see me.
Eğlendiriyor beni dedikodularınız, yüzüme gülüp ardından konuşmalarınız. Ne gözünüz tutar ne de beddualarınız. Çekemeyenler parti kursa kazanırsınız. Görüyorum her köşe başında taklidimi. Utanmadan bir de soruyor benziyor zimi. Haydi canım haydi öteye haydi bas geri. Takdir etmek isterdim bu vizyonsuz azmini. %100 enerji, bu nasıl bir sinerji? Tek tek ediyorum haterlarıma alerji. Umurumda mı değil iş? Hanginiz ikinci? Allah lütfu bana bitmeyen bu enerji. %100 enerji, bu nasıl bir sinerji? Tek tek ediyorum haterlarıma alerji. Umurumda mı değil iş? Hanginiz ikinci? Allah lütfu bana bitmeyen bu enerji. Yok, bende olan yok sende. Kalite gör sayemde. Okunmaz esamende. Adımın geçtiği hiçbir yerde. Ağzında kuş tutsan, isare yatsan, cürmün kadar yer yakarsın, canım ateş olsan. İkinci bir şansım belki de olurdu. Milyarda bir olsa da Hindistan'da da olsan. %100 enerji, bu nasıl bir sinerji? Tek tek ediyorum haterlarıma alerji. Umurumda mı değil iş? Hanginiz ikinci? Allah lütfu bana bitmeyen bu enerji. %100 enerji, bu nasıl bir sinerji? Tek tek ediyorum haterlarıma alerji. Umurumda mı değil iş? Hanginiz ikinci? Allah lütfu bana bitmeyen bu enerji. Ya alo Engin.
Efendim aşkım.
Ya bana şarkı al.
Olur aşkım.
Bir de o zaman enerji. %100 enerji, bu nasıl bir sinerji? Tek tek ediyorum haterlarıma alerji. Umurumda mı değil iş? Hanginiz ikinci? Allah lütfu bana bitmeyen bu enerji. %100 enerji, bu nasıl bir sinerji? Tek tek ediyorum haterlarıma alerji.
Tell me, do you see her? She's living her life. Even if she acts like she don't want the limelight. But if you knew it, she lives her life. She calls her paparazzi, then she acts surprised. Oh, oh, I know what she needs. Oh, she just got the fame, I know what she thinks. Oh, everybody's free 'cause she popular. She mainstream 'cause she popular. Never be free 'cause she popular.